gang, I keep getting asked the question, which should I buy? The Friedman IRX or the Friedman IRJ? It's kind of a tough question because I think they're quite different. The IRX is based on the BE100 and the IRJ is based on the Jake E. Lee head, which also are pretty different. BE100 is Dave's refined plexi through full modded. It's that Dave Friedman sound. It gets as heavy as you can want. Also, you know, by saying plexi, I don't mean low gain. It's just, that's where the tonal DNA begins. The IRJ starts a little more in the 800 world, is a little more like raw and nasty, maybe a little brighter. So let's take a listen. I'll put them head to head. I'm not looking for a winner here. I'm just trying to point out some differences. One thing to keep in mind is that the IRX has a firmware update. So if you bought this used, if you bought it new, original, it's very easy to update the firmware. You just plug it in to the desktop editor and it goes boop, updates, and now you'll be on firmware 2 and you'll have that same power amp simulation and low latency that the Jake gives you, as well as all the other upgrades. Both of these ship with some great IRs on it. I'm going to use one of the IRs from my big ass 412 collection and just keep everything right even on the playing field. We're all using the same IR. And let's go. Let's start out with a semi-matched setting. And just so you know, I'm not using any of the extra thump and presence. So you can really change the tone of these units by boosting and cutting and all of that inside the desktop editor, as well as changing out the IRs. So you can make them into something that will fit for you for sure. It's just going to be too many variables for this comparison. We're set up, we've got my IR, and we've got 2 preamps, and let's just see what they sound like. Starting off with the IRX. So that's the IRX and the IRJ. Thought they sounded different, right? The IRX is sort of a heavier, thicker, a little more like refined, definitely more gain. The IRJ is a little more raw, a little less gain. So you either might want to boost it with another pedal if you need tons and tons of gain. Oh, I wonder. I plugged a Friedman small box pedal into the IRJ to see if I could get that higher gain IRX tone. So let's start with the IRX and then I'll go over to the IRJ with the small box pedal. So yeah, I was able to get closer. That was pretty cool. I love that small box pedal. It's probably my favorite Friedman pedal other than the Buxom Boost, which is they're neck and neck. Anyway, I hope this video helps you. Thanks for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're not, thanks for watching and coming back. We'll see you later.